everyone, hope you all are well. Welcome to the English Academy. In this video, we are going to cover chapter number 2 of the novel A Little Princess by Frances Houston Burnett. Chapter number 1, which is named as Sarah, has been explained in my video posted on the channel earlier, in which we came to know that this novel is all about a little orphan girl named Sarah. She lives alone right now in a boarding school. Actually, her father get her admitted in this school because he is not no more with her due to his job. He is an army officer in Indian army, and just because or the sake of Sarah's studies, he actually left her, or you can say he sent her into a boarding school which is called Miss Minchin's Seminary for Young Ladies. It's a school for girls, young girls only, right? So in the first chapter, the detailed information you can go and search in the video. You will find it out. But right here, I'm gonna give you a brief overview of the chapter number 1, in which we came to know a bit about the protagonist Sarah. She, as I told you, that she is a very young girl, and now she is going to live alone in the boarding school. From here onwards, we will see the ups and downs, the twists and turns in her life, and how the plot goes, and how Sarah is going to cope up with the upcoming occasions in her life, right? So this chapter is titled as a French lesson. Who is giving this French lesson? Who is taking the lesson? How is it going to be? We will explore in this chapter. New student Sarah Crew arrives at Miss Minchin's seminary. While her wealth causes immediate jealousy among her peers, a misunderstanding with the strict headmistress during French class showcases Sarah's intelligence and sets the stage for future conflict. Students, I want to clear you something. Sarah is extremely a wealthy or rich girl, right? Her father has accommodated her with so many expensive things while he was leaving her in the boarding school. She actually has a French maid as well. She wears expensive clothes, and this wealth of Sarah made immediate jealousy among the other peers, among the other girls in the school, right? Also, Miss Minchin, who is headmistress of the school, is quite, in favor, or you can say that she gives extra favors to Sarah because she is quite a greedy lady, you can say. And that is why, because Sarah's father is very rich, she gives her extra attention, you can say, or favors, which is actually not given to the other students in the school. So this is the matter of jealousy among the other girls in the school. Sarah enters the classroom and is immediately scrutinized by classmates, including the older and envious Lavinia Herbert. Students whisper about her luxurious clothes and her French maid. Students, it is the very first day of Sarah in the school, and she enters in her first class, which is going to be a French class. So as soon she enters, she got everybody's attention because she was wearing expensive clothes. Also, she was having her maid with her, a French maid. So these are all the things that has become a matter of concern or attention for the other girls as well. And Lavinia, she is the eldest girl in this class or school, you can say, became very much jealous of Sarah. Miss Minchin demands that Sarah begin learning French, wrongly assuming she has never spoken the language before. Miss Minchin rudely interrupts Sarah's attempt to explain that her mother was French and she had already speaks the language perfectly. Actually, Miss Minchin was thinking that Sarah does not know anything about the French language. Sarah wanted to explain her. Sarah wanted to tell her that her mother was a French lady, and that is why she knows a bit language, although she did not see her mother. But she was among surrounded by the French maids or some of the French people. That's why she knows a bit language. But Miss Minchin was very rude, and she interrupts Sarah when she tried to explain her. Anyway, she did not give her the chance to say anything. When the French master, Monsieur Defarge, enters the room, Sarah confidently begins speaking fluent French. Monsieur Defarge is the is the name of the French teacher, right? Who is going to teach them French language. And so when he asked Sarah and he introduced her as a new student and wanted to talk to her, so Sarah started to speak very fluently in French, which made everybody surprised. Monsieur Defarge is delighted, confirming to Miss Minchin that Sarah's accent is flawless and that she is essentially French herself. She was speaking that much good language, that much good French, that her teacher, Monsieur Defarge, said that to Miss Minchin that might possible Sarah is a French herself. Embarrassed by her ignorance and humiliated in front of the students, some of whom are giggling at her, we are talking about Miss Minchin, she becomes deeply resentful of her pupil, creating underlying tension in the school. Actually, Miss Minchin does not like to be, let down by anybody, or she wants to be, remain very prominent every time, right? Although it was her mistake that she did not listen to Sarah, Sarah wanted to tell her that she knows French, but eventually, when Sarah started to speak, everybody was laughing at Miss Minchin because Miss Minchin was thinking that Sarah does not know the language, but she speak it really well. The schoolroom. The morning after Sarah's arrival, every pupil has already heard about the new girl, her French maid, her private room, the box of petticoats with lace frills. Lavinia Herbert, nearly 13 and the school's former natural leader, is displeased before Sarah enters the room. Jessie notes that Sarah is not grand about herself, which only irritates Lavinia further. Actually, as I told you before, that Sarah is accommodated with so many facilities because she is a rich girl, no doubt. Her father is a rich person, and he sent her with her so many things that includes so many facilities he gave her, that includes boxes of petticoats with frills that are expensive clothes of that time, and she has a maid, she has a private room, she has some expensive toys. Although Sarah was not that much proud of anything she has, she never showed that she is richer than others, or she is superior anyway. But girls in the school, including Lavinia, especially Lavinia and Jessie, they became jealous, and between both of them, Lavinia became more jealous, right? Although Sarah did not show off anything about her richness and wealth anywhere. Monsieur Defarge, the French teacher, addresses Sarah in French. She answers without hesitation, fluently, naturally. She tells him she has always heard her papa speak it, so she just picked it up. Armengard St. John. Armengard is a girl who has been weeping over her French lessons for weeks, turns red and stares. Lavinia and Jessie giggle at Armengard's bewilderment. Sarah, noticing this, does not find it funny. Armengard is a girl. It's there is a complete chapter about her. We will explore in detail what is this chapter all about and who is Armengard. But right here, I want to tell you that she is one of the school girls. She is a bit weak. She understands the lesson slowly, and obviously French language was a matter of difficulty for her, so she was very surprised when Sarah started to speak French fluently. Lavinia and Jessie were laughing at Armengard because she turns red. She was staring at Sarah, but Sarah herself did not find it funny at all. Sarah does not like to make fun of anybody. When lessons end, Sarah seeks out Ermengarde, who is sitting miserably in a window seat. She says the kind of thing little girls say to get acquainted, but there is something in her manner that makes it work. They talk. Sarah tells Ermengarde that knowing French is an accident. She happened to have a papa who spoke it. By the end of the chapter, they are friends, and Ermengarde has learned that Sarah's apparent advantages are ones she herself claims no credit for. After the class ends, Sarah went to Ermengarde in order to, give her sort of some sort of help. So she tells Ermengarde that it's an accident or it's a coincidence that her papa speaks French. It is not that much big matter. Yeah, right now that it is not that much, a rocket science that she knows French. Armengard feels really comfortable with Sarah, and in the end, they became friends. And one thing more, which we explored about Sarah's personality, that she does not take advantage or claim no credit for it. Right, whatever she is, she does not take any advantage. She does not feel proud. She does not show off. So these are some quality or some personality traits of Sarah that makes it different, that makes her different from other girls in the school, right? So this was chapter all from chapter number 2, a French lesson, in which we came to know that a French teacher, Monsieur Defarge, came, and the French lesson starts. Sarah wanted to tell Miss Minchin that she knows French, but she was not ready to listen. And what happened? She got humiliated in front of everybody in the class, because when Monsieur Defarge started the class, Sarah introduces herself in French very fluently. Monsieur Defarge was very impressed from her, and eventually Miss Minchin got humiliated, right? And in the end, Sarah found a new friend. Her name is Armengard. She is a bit weak in her studies, but how Sarah is going to help her out, we will explore in the chapters ahead. Till the next video, take a very, very good care of yourself. Bye bye.